If you've ever wondered why your dismissive avoidant partner or ex behaves the way they do, this video explains it all in a nutshell. Dismissive avoidant attachment and shame are deeply intertwined. Toxic shame fuels all of their behaviors and their entire attachment style. And that shame comes from consistent childhood emotional neglect. But not just neglect, not just households where you don't talk about feelings. Their own feelings were rejected and dismissed too. Having emotions wasn't safe. But the thing is, a young child doesn't understand that neglect is a reflection of their parents and their shortcomings. That young child personalizes that neglect, growing up to feel defective and unlovable, like there's just something inherently wrong with them. They grow up to just feel worthless at their core, and their entire attachment style is oriented around avoiding that feeling of shame and avoiding exposing that shame to the world. This is why they put up walls around their heart. This is why emotional intimacy is deeply triggering to them, and it activates their core limbic nervous system on fire with anxiety. Because their fear, and it's a largely subconscious fear, but some are consciously aware of it. The fear is, if I lower my walls and I let my partner in, my partner is going to figure me out and I will be exposed as being defective and I'll get rejected. So closeness is associated with rejection based on that shame. This is why they fear conflict, because resolving conflict and communicating your feelings requires being open and vulnerable, and that means rejection. That means shame gets exposed. They'll ultimately disappoint their partner and they will be absolutely forced to face that shame. That shame is just so painful. This is why they do many avoiding behaviors: escapism, self-numbing, alcohol, video gaming to excess, social media addiction, gambling addiction, adult content addictions, because it helps them get that dopamine, which helps them feel good, and it numbs the shame. It distracts them from the shame. This is why they shut down in emotional conversations, to avoid being exposed as being shameful. This is what drives their entire attachment style. This is what fuels it. It's all shame-based behavior. And they've learned that emotions aren't safe, so the only way they learn to cope is by suppressing the shame, stuffing it down, and avoiding it, and trying to not feel it and not expose it. It's all based on that unhealed wound of shame and avoiding it. Can they heal it? Yes. But they have to do it. You can't do it for them. And pouring more love into them doesn't heal that. They have to take charge, face it, tackle it, and heal it. Oh, one more thing. Shame is not the same as guilt. People often confuse the two, but they're not the same thing. When someone says, you should feel ashamed of yourself, what they really mean is you should feel guilty for whatever it is that you did. Guilt is your brain's way of saying, I did something wrong. It's a healthy emotion that means you have a conscience. If you feel guilty, there's potential healthy resolutions to guilt. You can make amends if you hurt somebody, or you could stop repeating the behavior you feel guilty about. But whereas guilt is, I did something wrong, shame is, I am something wrong. Shame is a toxic emotion, and the only healthy resolution to shame is to heal it, because all other resolutions aren't resolutions at all.